One of the most important considerations for the nearly perfect safari rifle is balance. So where should the balance point be? While we're going to talk about the balance point of a rifle, what we are really interested in is pointability, a word you won't find to be well defined in the firearms industry. Pointability is the speed and ease of getting the firearm on target. While developing the side-by-side shotgun in the 19th century, the British probably invented the concept of pointability, and along with the Germans, expanded it to include bolt-action rifles in the 20th century. First, let's take a look at a well-balanced British side-by-side shotgun. This one was made by Boss and weighs a delightful 6.8 pounds. To determine the balance point, I've made a simple fulcrum out of wood. This gun balances wonderfully 4 inches from the front trigger. Because the balance point puts the weight between the hands, it comes up to the shoulder really fast and gets on target just as quickly. A rifle should also come up just as quickly and point naturally. Let's look at the balance point on several different rifles. Here we have a John Rigby sporting rifle in 7x57. Hardly a safari rifle, but the concept of balance is still the same. This rifle balances just over 5 inches in front of the trigger. The Obendorf factory balanced this Model 98 Sporter, also in 7x57, 5.5 inches from the trigger. Wesley Richards balanced this express rifle, chambered for the .425 Wesley Richards cartridge, at 5 7/8 inches to the front of the trigger. Every sportsman that's handled these rifles agrees that they are well balanced and very pointable. Now let's take a look at some production custom rifles made in America. This Pre-64 Model 70 Winchester is a classic rifle and has been to Africa many times. However, it's quite barrel heavy and balances 7 3/8 inches in front of the trigger. Here's a factory Remington Model 700 in 7mm Remington Magnum. The balance point is 6.5 inches to the front of the trigger. A Kimber Model 8400 Caprivi in 375 H&H balances right at 6 3/8 inches. And this custom-made Remington 700 in 375 H&H balances at 6 5/8 inches. Notice that with the scope removed, the balance point is moved forward nearly 1/2 inch. Interestingly, here is a 30-06, and it balances nicely at 5.5 inches. Now, the balance point on any of these rifles can be moved to the rear by turning down the barrel a little, by adding weight to the buttstock, or both. This safari rifle has the right balance designed into it from the ground up.